Do. It's time to get your Clix fix.
Hello and welcome back to Clix Fix. I'm Rory. It has been only a few days since I last played with these pint-sized plastic people, and it was a lot of fun. And probably be another 4 or 5 days until I get to play again. But today we're going to be doing another One Awesome Clix team build. Now, if you haven't seen any of these videos before, I take one figure that's uh, above pulp level, like a super rare, chase, maybe an LE or a prime or something like that, and then focus the team on them, build around them, but fill it out with more pulp legal stuff, commons, uncommons, and rares. But if you're building teams in this line, you can always adjust as you see fit. So, which figure are we looking at today? I've had this inkling of doing something like this for a long time because I really like this figure. But it seems a little more like it's coming to be a little bit more viable in a way. Anyway, the figure, the one awesome Clix, is Colonel James Rhodes, the rare prime from the Black Panther set, number 31B. So let's look at him really quickly. He's got the shield team ability. Keywords are shield, Stark Industries, armor, politician, and soldier. Trait has an errata, remote drone piloting. During force construction, you may add 5 points to Colonel James Rhodes' cost up to 6 times. For each time you choose to do so, add a War Machine drone bystander to your starting force. These bystanders gain Colonel James Rhodes keywords, which is kind of redundant now with the rule change. Well, I mean, I guess that one they're not being generated from him, they're being costed. So yeah, they get his keywords, just like all bystanders that get generated now do. Leadership, when Colonel James Rhodes uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, generate a War Machine drone bystander. So you can have max 6 of those. You can start with 6 or not. And there are going to be a few points left over in this team build, so you can, if you want to, you can do that. Add a few more of those. Anyway, he's got a special attack power and a special defense. Let's look at those real quick. Attack power, helicarrier bombardment, Pensai, and also power. For each War Machine drone bystander, choose an opposing character within range and line of fire of that bystander. Make a range attack that targets the chosen character regardless of range and line of fire. Hit characters are dealt 2 damage instead of normal damage. So it's kind of like a pinpointed, spread out energy explosion. But he has Pensai at the same time, so it's a penetrating energy explosion type thing, which is pretty cool. Just to get a lot of teams, they can spread out a lot and you won't be able to get off something that's like an energy explosion, but this lets you do some crazy stuff. Special defense, energy shield deflection, invincible super senses, and that defense is protected outwit, which is pretty darn cool. 80 points. He has improved targeting for elevation and hindering, which is needed, especially for what he's trying to do. 3 targets by himself, 5 range, and he's got a full dial of running shot. He's got that special attack power, top 4, and then pulse wave later on. That special defense, top 4, and then invulnerability later on. And at those last 3 clicks, he also has range combat expert, so try to keep that up there. But so he's like the focus. You might be doing a lot of that helicarrier bombardment, and it just kind of depends on what your opponents have. If they have reduces penetrating type stuff, you might want to be doing a different kind of strategy than just using those guys, using him for the helicarrier bombardment. And there are a lot of other options to do that with in this team. But let's take a look at the War Machine drone by itself right now, these figures that he generates. They also have the shield team ability, which is pretty darn cool. So they can boost each other's ranges, which starts at a 4. Single target, they have energy explosion, sidestep, the energy explosion, attack of 11, defense of 17 with toughness, and a 3 damage. So when they're attacking themselves, they can do more than just the 2 damage, unless they're doing the energy explosion, of course. So you want to succeed on leadership as many times as possible and get these guys out there. The next, you know what? I'm just going to let you know, soldier. We're going with soldier as the keyword. We're making a theme team around soldier because of some pretty cool soldiers that have come out recently. One of them being, probably going to guess this, Captain America from the X-Men 97 set, number 30. So friggin' awesome. He, we'll just look at him pretty quickly because I've talked about him on the channel before, but you can take a look at him. Energy, shield deflection traded with leadership, and this is the big thing, unique modifier. Friendly characters that are adjacent or have the soldier keyword modify defense +1. If a friendly soldier with the soldier keyword, friendly character with the soldier keyword is in your KO area, modify defense +2 instead. So that won't matter for the drones if they get KO'd because they won't be going to the KO zone because they're bystanders. Well, like bystanders that just don't go anywhere. But they do get the bonus if you get another soldier in the KO area. They get the defense bonus, which is good because they only have a 17 defense. But you want to keep this Captain America out as long as possible to boost that defense. And one way to help him stay alive is, I like this other Captain America. He is a bit pricey on points. The one from Smash and Destroy, number 14. I mean, he's pretty good. He's got the trait of shield bounce. Once per turn when Captain America hits after resolutions, he may make an attack as if he occupied the square of a hit target. So it's just kind of a ranged flurry-ish type thing on 2 different targets. But he starts with a 19 defend, which I think is the critical part here. So you can, I know he's 75 points, but 19 defend is pretty darn good. He can have several of the drones in front of him, boosting their defenses, which 19 defend and going to be going to a 20. But yeah, I think that is a solid kind of way to defend your guys. Keep your guys alive as long as possible. But you can let some of them get KO'd. We'll get to those. Anyway, another really awesome soldier that isn't out yet, but is coming out soon, we're going to put him on the team anyway, is Rex Strickland. He's here because of this awesome trait. When establishing theme teams, friendly characters with the soldier keyword gain the symbiote keyword. Friendly characters with both the symbiote and soldier keywords can use flurry and stealth. So it's a soldier team. It is now a symbiote team. They all have stealth and flurry. So stealth is another way to help protect your guys. So even those drones are going to have stealth when they're out there. They get carried out there. It's going to be very, very helpful, especially, they have stealth. So a lot of characters are going to have to get up close to them in order to attack them. And once they do, they got to deal with flurry, which I think is pretty fun. Now, we don't have too many points left over on the team, but I wanted some figures that can get KO'd and you don't really mind so that you can get the extra bonus to your defenses. One being Dino Man because he's a goon. So, because he's a soldier as well, the goons, they do go to the KO area, and it's a different goon that is supposed to come in. So they will get that trait going on from Captain America. And this guy, the purple Dino Man, the 18B, he has Empower top dial because we're playing him at 50 points, of course, 15 points. And when your guys have Flurry, boosting their close attack damage is gonna really help as well. I like Dino Man there. Another soldier that I think is going to be quite useful for the team is the Sinestro Corps Recruit. Again, it's 15 points. It's okay if she gets KO'd, and you can possibly bring in more if she does any KOing herself, which is pretty cool. And they have Perplex, but only to negatively modify combat values. So that's the only Perplex that's on the team. So you kind of want to get her out there, perplex down the defense of one of the opponents that you really want to hit, and then do your attacks with anybody else that you have. At least the Prime Colonel Rhodes, he can get in there because you'll have her carry out a War Machine drone, or a War Machine drone carry her out, whatever you want to do. But I like that. There are 15 points left over for this team. I'm trying to not make it a super long video, but 15 points left over. You could put another Sinestro Corps Recruit on there, another Dino Man. You could use the 15 points to do 3 War Machines to start the game, which I think is a very viable use of points. Or you could use that for equipment, if you want to do equipment or sideline stuff. Don't forget, if you're going to go beyond and use equipment types things, either Captain America can use Mjolnir as free, which I think is pretty sweet. Giant Reach 3, Quake, and Pulse Wave. It's really hard to turn down Mjolnir. And the Sinestro Corps Ring as well, being free on their Sinestro Corps Recruit. Perplexing down somebody, like their defense or their attack, whatever, twice is very, very useful. And then getting out the, what are they called? The constructs. Solid constructs. So that's my team. Let me know what you think of it. If you do want to go beyond some other really good soldiers that I think you could use, I mean, on this team, I would keep Colonel Rhodes, keep the rare Captain America from X-Men 97, and keep Rex Strickland. Do whatever, like the other points. There's a lot of different stuff you could do. Some, let's just see, other good soldiers coming out are Poison Captain America, what are they called? Life Foundation symbiotes. All those that are coming out, a lot of them are very good at close attacking too. So giving them Flurry at their top dials can be very, very good. Frankencastle, I like him as a soldier. He's got a full movement charge, and then with Rex Strickland, he could have Flurry at the end of that. He's pretty good. I like him. Oh, and there's the Chase Wolverine, like the Secret Chase Wolverine. He's got full movement charge, but doesn't start with Flurry, so he could be useful. Very good. For 60 points, he's doing solid. Or the rare Wolverine, Cables. Obviously not the Prime one, because you can't use 2 Primes, but Cable is a good soldier. He could helpful. There's another Perplex there. I mean, there's a lot of really good soldiers that are above pulp level. Captain America, the Chase one what do they call him? The Coliseum Captain America. He's a soldier. Oh, Captain Marvel, Chase is a soldier. Oh my gosh, Spirit of Vengeance, Red Hulk is a soldier. Too many points to really usefully work for this team, but still. Oh man. Oh, Ulysses Bloodstone is a solid soldier. I like a lot of these. But like almost every version of Captain America, even the Falcon version of Captain America is a good soldier. Any of those. Protegaton is a soldier, but I'm trying to kind of lean away from him if I can. GI Robot, he was on the original version of this team. I like the rare GI Robot. Zombie George Washington, yes. Or King Arthur. Anyway, lots of really fun soldiers that you can use on a soldier team. You can figure out which ones you like the best yourself. Oh, I like that King Arthur. He could be good. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. And I hope that I was able to give you guys a good fix for your HeroClix addiction like I have. And we'll see you next time.